But I don't want you to be discouraged. Like, everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah, I know it'll be okay.
Yeah.
I'm just...
And like, I don't know, it's just kind of fun exploring. We got like 2 more hours, and I mean, it's a big wood, and we're just on the southern half of it. So.
We're Norelle and Danny. We sold our business in Seattle and decided to become digital nomads. Outfitted with a suboverlander as our home on wheels, we're on an adventure of discovery wherever the road takes us. Subscribe and join our journey meeting new people, seeing amazing things, and helping build new ventures and opportunities. So it's like it's Christmas.
Why?
Everything's closed. Except normally Starbucks is at least open on Christmas, but...
Poor Starbucks employees.
Why? I mean...
Well, because they have to work on Christmas.
They need to. It's not Christmas. It's coronavirus-mas.
So the governor closed down all restaurants, and the Starbucks closed down all Starbucks.
Right. But we're pretty sure Nashville and Tennessee are not closed like Illinois is. So we're pretty sure because it's Nashville, we'll be able to find a coffee shop or somewhere with Wi-Fi where we can get some work done because it's Monday and we're digital nomads. Welcome to Kentucky, state number 23.
No, 24. I'm in
Sure
24.
Back in Tennessee for the second time. I missed the sign because I'm juggling laptops right now.
Yeah, why are you juggling laptops?
I have to send something to Lori.
Okay.
Hey guys, we are wiped. It's been a long day. We were going to camp at a campground tonight. That didn't happen because apparently all the campgrounds in Tennessee do not open until April, which was not clear on their website. So that didn't work out. I was really looking forward to a hot shower. Right now we are waiting in the parking lot of a local Masonic lodge, and Danny has hit up their secretary, top two guys or whatever on Facebook. They have a pretty big parking lot and kind of like a grass field type thing, and so hopefully they will let us camp here. If not, there's a Walmart up the street, so we might do that for the first time ever.
Freemasons can't come through every time.
No, and we already got helped out by a Freemason this morning, yanking us out of the mud.
Yeah,
so
thanks, Ronnie.
We're tired, okay?
I mean, something's got to happen here, so you guys will find out.
Yeah. Hey, folks. So the Masons responded, which was awesome, and they told us about a campground to go to that was like 6 minutes away from there.
And actually open.
With bathrooms and showers.
Yep.
And yes, it was $34 at the end of the day, but
it's worth it.
It's worth it. We're exhausted after the day we've had, and I really need a shower. And plus, this opens up opportunity to Stealth or Walmart or figure out something else for the next couple of nights.
We really didn't want to spend the night in a parking lot anyway.
No. I could do stealthing tonight if I really, really had to.
No.
But
tonight's not the night for that.
It's just too much. Good morning, guys.
Buona noche.
That was worth it. We got over 10 hours of sleep, which was very much needed.
I mean,
I'm sure you can tell.
Where we woke up because of the thunderstorm.
Yeah, the thunderstorm was loud, but it was cool.
And then we had a leak on our heads, so we had to scoot
a little
down
bit.
on the bed.
I think the mosquito net, because it sticks up a little bit above the seal, is causing water to kind of drip down. And
It only happens when it's
really rainy, and even then it's not a lot of water. So everything was dry when we woke up. Maybe we'll do some. But today is a work day. We both have some stuff we need to get done. Yeah, Tennessee is not shut down. So
That's why we're here.
Although Starbucks are, because they are nationwide.
Yeah.
So we're going to Panera Bread instead. And yeah, then get some work done, maybe get some time to check out Nashville, maybe not, maybe we'll do that tomorrow because it's pretty rainy today.
You know, being gluten-free and going to Panera Bread kind of feels like being a Catholic and going to a synagogue. So our plan was to kind of march our way up to Boston this month and hit as many of the cities so I can meet with investors as possible. But each one of them, all their restaurants and bars and coffee shops are now closing due to coronavirus. Not to mention office spaces, everybody sent to work from home. So it's almost rude of me to ask people to meet in person, somebody they've never met before. They don't know if I'm showing signs. So I don't think that's going to happen this month. So I've moved all my efforts to building a virtual presentation. Because of that, I think that literally we might run away to the mountains and find a spot on top of some hill somewhere in the woods. It's got good reception and stock up for a few weeks and go into survivalist mode. I mean, this is something we always talked about as a kid. I'd be like, oh yeah, if the zombie apocalypse or the outbreak happens, you just pack everything up and go into the woods. Well, we're perfectly equipped. We got everything we need. All we have to do is go. So today I think we're going to hit one of the last places that is still open, Panera Bread. All the Starbucks are closed. There's a battle going on with the governor and the mayor and the businesses here about what can stay open, what can't. Half of things are closed. So yeah, gonna try to get some emails out and work on that web portal. And then we've got a few days in Knoxville with Cynthia. And from there, I think we're gonna literally just go up into the mountains for a few weeks and try to wait this thing out.
Good morning. We camped last night outside the Nissan Stadium on some free street parking. It's free when there's no stadium events going on, which of course, because of coronavirus, there are no stadium events going on. We're planning to cut our Nashville trip short and head to Oak Ridge to hang out with Cynthia and her family. Although we might want to wait an extra day. We were going to head there tomorrow. We may want to wait an extra day because sounds like Malachi, her older son, who's 7, has come down with a fever and had a couple of asthma attacks last night. And so obviously he's contagious, but he doesn't necessarily have coronavirus. Could just
Probably
be
just a kid's thing.
Probably just a kid's fever. He is homeschooled, but they've been in and out of the hospital a lot lately for Alexander, her youngest son, who has an epileptic disorder, which we've mentioned in past episodes.
But we want to be careful about our immune system.
Yeah, because we're not immune compromised, but again, we've been, traveling for the past 6 months plus, and therefore our immune systems may not be top notch. Yeah, so that's why we're thinking maybe we head to the mountains for a week.
I mean, we're taking as many precautions as we can.
Right, hand sanitizer. Thank you, Monique. And doing that basically all the time, especially after using pin pads at gas stations or checkout kiosks at grocery stores. So, yeah, we're just figuring it out each couple hours at a time and keeping tabs on the news and what's going on. But
so we're getting out of downtown and going to a suburb called Lebanon.
Yeah, gonna see what we can get there. need to get a couple little things, so hopefully grocery stores have a little bit more outside of town.
So I guess about a month ago, maybe less, a big tornado tore through Nashville and obviously Lebanon too. It hit the lows here. It swept right through I think this is a Quality Inn, and destroyed the sign right next to Panera Bread where we're at. I mean, it's a good thing they had a hardware store right next door. I mean, unless it took out some of their inventory too. Oh yeah, they got a big old truck reloading the whole place. Anyway, man, I mean, it's not just these guys, but like, people just can't catch a break. So yeah, I was just talking to the lady in Panera Bread, and she said the tornado was like jumping all around on both sides and all around them. Seemed to have a mind of its own. So as if it wasn't enough to strand us by having basically no real restaurants, bars, or whatever, just Panera Bread and only halfway open, decided to rain and make being outside nearly impossible too. So this half is quite the adventure. And this is how you accomplish social distancing. Hashtag coronavirus.
Well, T-Mobile's coverage map fails us again. So we were going to try to camp at the horse trails, like equestrian campground at Cordell Hole Lake. So we are about 2 hours outside of Oak Ridge, where my friend Cynthia lives, and we're potentially going there tomorrow, maybe Friday, depending on how her son Malachi is doing. But in the meantime, we need to find a place to camp. So gonna figure out what the plan is as soon as we get back to service. I'm sure we'll find something. Worst case scenario, we just stealth it. That's kind of the cool thing about coming out here and not really having a plan, is you find some spots that you wouldn't otherwise see along, road trip travels. We're not staying at rest stops, we're not staying in Walmart parking lots, we're getting out and really seeing the country, which is cool. I like it. Okay, so we got cell reception, and now we're heading to Edgar Evans State Park. So we will see, but it looks like they have primitive campsites for like $11 a night, which is awesome, and they have showers, and the reviews are good. The website says it's open year-round, so, but we've seen before that even park websites are incorrect. Out for a jog here in Edgar Evans State Park, and I stopped jogging mostly because the terrain is quite slippery. Yeah, just getting a little exercise, some fresh air. That was stupid. I tripped and twisted my ankle. It's only like a mile back to the car, but I feel dumb. Limping back. Just wanted to point out this is kind of a cool park. They've got like marina down here, and then each of these is a campsite for your trailer or rig or whatever. We're parked over in the primitive camping. Everybody's a little bit nervous about coronavirus, and I ran into the like camp staff or whatever, and he was talking about how like they need to go and Lysol everything in the bathrooms every couple of hours, and that's the preventative measure they're taking here.
Hey babe, why are you limping?
Because I went for a run and tripped on a rock and either sprained or twisted my ankle.
Let me
Real
see you
dumb.
walk. Walk this way. Okay, it's not sprained.
Okay.
It'd be too much pain for you.
Yeah,
to,
no.
Yeah.
I definitely kind of like saw like white a little bit when I first did it. We have some sticker catch-up to do.
And we just got one of them.
Yeah, so we're at Edgar Evans Park
Yep.
here in Tennessee, and all of the like camp store and everything is closed, so we didn't expect to be able to get a sticker, but the ranger dude who came by to pick up our camp fee let us in and got us a sticker, so
Yeah.
we lucked out. Corpus Christi, where we saw the Lexington. We love Austin. And the brand new Edgar Evans State Park, where we are currently. Hi guys, it is Friday and we were supposed to head to Cynthia's, but Malachi had a fever again last night. He probably doesn't have coronavirus, but like, again, we don't want to get a bad stomach bug and then have our immune systems be compromised and then get coronavirus. So we're gonna hang here at Edgar Evans for another day. We are going into town, which is like 30 minutes away.
Raid their snack shelf, see what's there.
But yeah, doing well otherwise, staying healthy, staying away from people. The rangers here are super nice. Like, they have firewood and ice that you can get, but it's just a little tricky coordinating with them because the store isn't open because of coronavirus. We might basically skip Cynthia's entirely or just stop by. My dad's forwarding our mail to her house, so that should be arriving in a day or so. So that might work out perfectly. Like, Malachi might be better at that point. And then we'll figure out where we're going from there, whether that's like into more mountains or what.
But we are breaking quarantine to go find you a van to get out of quarantine. I mean,
No, because it's necessary, whatever is necessary, and real estate is still considered a necessary thing. If we need to have a place to live, that is necessary. So,
So we are going to the camping world so that Cynthia can check out campers.
because it's time to get the hell out of Dodge.
Yeah. So
Maybe.
their current plan may entail buying an RV.
where our parents live is out in the hills, and if either of them were to get sick, they wouldn't have someone to drive to get them groceries, or
That's fair.
so. And my sister also lives there, so it's kind of like, well, let's maybe go there for a bit, make sure that they're okay.
So we are going with her to check out these
We're the
campers
experts.
because we're such
Expert
experts.
consultants.
I've never seen this as a few people on the road going into Nashville.
Smells new.
Well, you said you had a few kids, so
I do.
this has a kind of a bunk room.
Is this a pop-up TV?
It is.
There
It's
you go.
elevator.
You got the theater set up over here.
Bathtub too, which is good because hang out here. Yeah.
And you got your bed
To like about here.
with a bunk room. And when he get anxious, he
Okay, So we left Cynthia's after checking out some pretty cool little trailers and stuff.
Some good options.
Yeah, they're thinking of parking it outside her parents' place. They have like a farm and some land in Hiawassee, Georgia. Their version of quarantine.
Yeah.
So we are all stocked up for a week in the woods. So we are headed up into Daniel Boone National Forest and gonna see what we can find there. It sounds like camping is basically free anywhere within the park limits, and cell service is supposed to be pretty good in a lot of parts.
So we have a couple of spots that might work. We just kind of found on Google Maps. So we are just gonna start in the southernmost point and just kind of work our way up till we find a spot that'll do. Oh, Andy, be sure.
We are back in Kentucky for the second time.
Their governor's so hot.
So cute. Not really. It's not really my flavor.
We'll do a screenshot of the news story
Yeah.
just for context.
So we found a potential option, but there's a kind of big puddle, and
I'm not worried about the puddle.
he's not. But there's also some gnats and lots of garbage. And so we're backing out, gonna check out a couple more spots, but this is definitely an option.
Couch over there.
Looking for another spot.
I'm bookmarking this one, but I'm having fun.
Okay.
I don't know what your problem is.
So not gonna lie, I'm a little frustrated. The first spot that we found, there were at least 4 bags of dirty diapers, just like some of them broken open, like gnats everywhere, just gross. Then the next spot was looking a little bit better, had good cell reception, but there weren't really any trees, and there were some like old mattresses and stuff. And now we checked out this parking lot.
Let's check out what isn't here.
Yeah, I'll show you in a sec. And there's no cell reception. Ah.
So we decided to take a break from finding a campsite and check out these waterfalls that are supposed to be so scenic and beautiful. Hey guys. So I think Norelle needs to talk with y'all a little bit about what she's feeling.
They're just gross or muddy, and it's supposed to rain for the next 3 days. Doesn't seem wise to
And
get stuck.
you're starting to really worry about the coronavirus thing, and there's just kind of a lot that's getting you.
There's just a lot going on, and yeah. Just I don't know. There's not much else to say other than that. I'm just a little nervous. And like muddy spots and stuff in the midst of coronavirus, don't want to get stuck. There's less opportunity for people to help us. I mean, our nicknames for these spots so far are the diaper spot and the mattress spot, which neither of which is very nice.
And the boat spot.
And the boat spot, which has no service.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, like, we're supposed to be in Boston in less than a month, and
we can't get there.
I mean, we can, but everything's
we
closed,
can't.
so there's no point in going. So
Yeah. So it's like, and these spots aren't good for more than, a night. I mean, it's not beautiful. So, we keep going up the road. Maybe it's just all too close to the resort. which is not much of a resort. It's just kind of waterfall and outlook. I'm not really sure, but I don't want you to be discouraged. Like, everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah, I know it'll be okay.
Yeah.
I'm just...
And like, I don't know, it's just kind of fun exploring. We got like 2 more hours, and I mean, it's a big wood, and we're just on the southern half of it. So, yeah, I mean, we'll find a good spot.
Okay. So that spot would have been perfect, but there was no cell reception. Darn it.
Thanks, babe.
I mean, people, these are national forests. You're disgusting. I think we might have found our spot. It's a big wide open field. We have 2 bars of reception. We can hear hunters, but it's, yeah, I think it's, I mean, it's not in the woods, so yeah, looking good.
It's solid.
Awesome. Yeah, the ground is not muddy at all. We haven't even had to engage 4-wheel drive.
I've been in third.
Yeah, so better for control.
And right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's level.
That's why I stopped.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tarp's going up.
This is just attempt number 2, so I feel like we're doing okay.
Yeah. Just making sure it'll keep the rain out. We are walking through the woods, headed down to the gorge area, I think. Car's just back there, not far. Oh, that's a rotted log. There's not a official trail or anything, so we're just kind of exploring.